Have you ever wondered what all those famous US presidents have in common? Well, they all rode around in some pretty amazing cars. So in this video, we're going to explore the 10 most iconic presidential vehicles that really made their mark on history. Number 10. Lyndon B. Johnson's 1961 Lincoln Continental. At number 10, we have Lyndon B. Johnson's 1961 Lincoln Continental, famously known as SS-100X, which was initially built for President John F. Kennedy. It became famous not only due to its connection with Kennedy's assassination, but also for the upgrades it received to improve presidential security. At first, the car had a powerful 7.0-liter V8 engine with about 300 horsepower and a 3-speed automatic transmission. It was designed as a convertible in a sleek midnight blue color, combining luxury with modern style. After November 22, 1963, the car went through major changes. A permanent hardtop replaced the open roof, titanium armor and bulletproof glass were added, and the car was repainted in black to suit its more serious purpose. It was also fitted with run-flat tires and extra armor to keep it functional even under attack. Inside the SS-100X, the car had leather seating and special equipment like a radio telephone for communication. After it was modified, extra security was added, including stronger armor in the rear seat area where the president sat. These upgrades allowed the car to keep serving President Lyndon B. Johnson and others until 1977. The changes made after Kennedy's assassination were a turning point in how presidential cars were built. Number 9. Bill Clinton's 1993 Cadillac Fleetwood. Now let's talk about Bill Clinton's 1993 Cadillac Fleetwood. This car made a statement with its awesome mix of technology, luxury, and security. In fact, it was the first Cadillac designed just for the president. Under the hood, it packed a 5.7-liter V8 engine that turned out between 185 to 200 horsepower, along with 300 pounds per foot of torque, all paired with a 4-speed automatic transmission. Even with all that extra armor for security, it could still hit a top speed of 120 miles per hour and zoom from 0 to 60 in just 9.6 seconds. This beast was also one of the longest cars in the US at the time, boasting a wheelbase of 121.5 inches and stretching over 225 inches long. They even installed special tires and brakes to manage the extra weight, making sure the ride stayed smooth and stable. Inside, the Fleetwood was all about space and luxury. Think leather seats, walnut trim, and plush carpeting. Everything you'd expect in a presidential ride. Clinton's version was particularly high-tech for its day, featuring satellite communication, multiple phones, and even early internet access so he could stay in touch with the White House and global leaders. The back seats were designed for both comfort and practicality, complete with massaging features and a foldaway desk. On the outside, this 1993 Cadillac Fleetwood combined style with serious security. The bulletproof glass was a few inches thick, and the whole car was reinforced with military-grade armor. But despite all these heavy-duty features, it still maintained that sleek, classic Cadillac look, perfectly blending luxury and protection. Number 8. George H.W. Bush's 1989 Lincoln Town Car. George H.W. Bush's 1989 Lincoln Town Car is a fascinating piece of history that really showcases the blend of luxury, security, and tech that defined presidential rides back then. You can check it out today at the George H.W. Bush Presidential Library in Texas. This car had a 4.9-liter V8 engine that cranked out about 180 horsepower, which was just enough power for its heavy, armored frame. With bulletproof glass and full armor plating, it made sure the president stayed safe on the road. Step inside and you'll find a mix of opulence and practicality. The leather seats and plush carpeting made for a comfy ride, while the back area is designed like a mobile office, complete with reclining seats and a communication system. And let's not forget those little touches, like the presidential seal embossed throughout the interior. Number 7. Ronald Reagan's 1984 Cadillac Fleetwood. Ronald Reagan's 1984 Cadillac Fleetwood 75 limousine was the perfect example of American luxury while ensuring unparalleled security. Equipped with an impressive 8.2-liter V8 engine, this vehicle was designed for exceptional performance. The 3-speed automatic transmission facilitated a smooth driving experience. Measuring an impressive 21 feet and 8 inches in length with a wheelbase of 163 inches, it stood as one of the largest presidential vehicles of its era. To accommodate the considerable heft of its bulletproof glass and reinforced armor, the limousine featured advanced self-leveling suspension and enhanced braking systems. Inside, the vehicle combined elegance with functionality, showcasing dark blue velour seating and additional jump seats to accommodate up to 7 Secret Service agents, 3 in the front and 4 in the rear. The dual climate control system ensured comfort for all passengers. For security and communication purposes, the limousine was outfitted with two-way radios and a public address system, allowing the president to remain connected at all times. Externally, the vehicle prominently displayed the presidential seal and flags, ensuring its visibility at any public event. President Reagan first utilized this Cadillac on his 73rd birthday, and it quickly became an iconic symbol of his presidency, particularly during his inauguration in 1985. Number 6. Harry Truman's 1950 Lincoln Cosmopolitan. Our next highlight is the 1950 Lincoln Cosmopolitan limousine once owned by President Harry Truman, a vehicle that stands out as one of the most iconic and luxurious presidential cars in American history. The 1950 Lincoln Cosmopolitan was a real powerhouse, rocking a 5.5-liter V8 engine that cranked out 152 horsepower and 265 pounds-per-foot of torque. This bad boy could hit speeds of up to 100 miles per hour, which is pretty impressive considering how big and heavy it was. It came with a standard 3-speed manual transmission, but if you wanted something a bit easier to handle, you could opt for the 4-speed Hydromatic automatic. Definitely a game changer in car tech back then. Now let's talk about the inside, which was all about luxury. The Cosmopolitan limousine was basically built for a president. Imagine sinking into plush leather seats surrounded by elegant wooden accents. It was both classy and cozy. The back seat even had gold-plated details, making it feel extra fancy. Plus, they made sure there was enough headroom for President Truman, who is known for his tall hats. This limousine had a rear-wheel drive system, a massive wheelbase of 145 inches, and weighed in at around 6,500 pounds, thanks to its heavy-duty armor. In fact, it was one of only 10 cars built with such strict protective standards. Measuring 20 feet in length and 6.5 feet in width, the Cosmopolitan made a striking impression with its sleek black exterior, which conveyed a strong presence. Number 5. Richard Nixon's 1972 Lincoln Continental. This car is a real classic in American history. It's known for its luxury, power, and serious security features. Under the hood, it packs a hefty 7.5-liter V8 engine that churns out between 214 to 224 horsepower, depending on the model you're looking at. This beauty comes with a 3-speed automatic transmission, which means you can expect a smooth and powerful experience behind the wheel. And let me tell you, it's no featherweight. It weighs in at about 13,000 pounds because of all that heavy armor. But don't worry, that extra heft doesn't hold it back. Inside, it's all about comfort, featuring plush seating and every luxury amenity you could dream of. The spacious cabin of the car had a divider between the driver and the passenger areas, which gave Nixon and his guests some much-needed privacy. Inside, it was loaded with high-tech air conditioning, communication systems, and all sorts of power-operated features, making it as functional as it was comfortable. This wasn't just any car. It was like a mobile office and command center for the president. On the outside, the 1972 Lincoln Continental had that classic sleek yet sturdy look that you'd expect from a Lincoln. This car was a real head-turner with its long body, bold chrome grille, and classy details. But what really made it stand out was that it was fully armored. Think bulletproof glass and reinforced steel. It even had special sirens and lights for motorcades and official events. Nixon wasn't the only one cruising in style. Presidents like Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, and George H.W. Bush all used it. Number 4. Franklin D. Roosevelt's 1939 Lincoln K Sunshine Special. The Sunshine Special is pretty legendary in American history. It's not just any presidential car. It was specifically tailored for FDR, blending his personal style with the increasing need for safety. This 4-door convertible limousine packed a punch with its robust 6.8-liter V12 engine that churned out 150 horsepower, paired with a 3-speed manual transmission. And let's talk size. This beauty had a massive 160-inch wheelbase and weighed over 9,300 pounds, so you can imagine how spacious it was. On the outside, it was really upgraded with some impressive features. They added reinforced running boards, wider doors, and special handles to make it a lot easier for Secret Service agents to help the president, especially since he had some mobility issues. And on the inside, everything was tailored just for Franklin D to make sure he was comfortable and could get around easily while he was on the go. Roosevelt really needed a car that could accommodate being confined to a wheelchair, so they designed this car with extra wide doors and a taller roof, which made it much easier for him to get in and out. It also featured forward-facing jump seats and a bunch of safety upgrades, making it practical for the president. At first, Roosevelt loved riding in the Sunshine Special with the top down during public events, which is how it got its catchy name. But after Pearl Harbor was attacked in December 1941, they decided to beef up the security. They added bulletproof glass, steel armor, and bullet-resistant tires, transforming it into a much safer ride. Number 3. George W. Bush's 2005 Cadillac DTS. The 2005 Cadillac DTS presidential limousine, famously known as the Beast, was custom-built for President George W. Bush and is often hailed as one of the safest presidential vehicles ever made. The car is decked out with 5-inch thick military-grade armor designed to withstand everything from gunfire to explosives. Its windows are made from such thick bulletproof glass that hardly any natural light gets in. So it even has its own internal lighting to brighten things up. The Beast has some serious features. It comes with run-flat tires so it can keep rolling even if they get damaged. Staying connected is a priority too, thanks to a bunch of antennas and high-tech communication systems that make sure the president can always reach their team. Inside, it's a perfect mix of luxury and practicality, with room for 6 people and a glass partition for added security. All in all, it's the ultimate ride for a president. The back seats were designed to recline, and there was even a fold-out desk for the president to get some work done on the go. Inside, the cabin was all about luxury, featuring rich wood accents and high-quality leather, with the presidential seal proudly displayed in a few spots. It had independent climate control and a fantastic sound system to keep things comfortable. With a powerful V8 engine under the hood, this car could manage its hefty weight of over 15,000 pounds, while still performing well in the city or during emergencies. Number 2. Barack Obama's 2009 Cadillac. Barack Obama's 2009 Cadillac limousine was built on a heavy-duty truck frame and powered by a 6.5-liter Duramax diesel engine. They picked the diesel for its power and reliability, which is crucial for a heavily armored vehicle like this. Plus, it has a 6-speed automatic transmission, similar to what you'd find in big trucks like the Chevrolet Kodiaq, ensuring the Beast can manage its hefty weight along with all its armor and security features. The inside of the Beast is just as amazing as its security features. The cabin is fully sealed to keep the president safe from chemical or biological threats. Plus, it has advanced satellite communication systems, allowing the president to stay connected with military and government officials around the globe. But it's not all about security. This car doesn't skimp on luxury either. You'll find handcrafted leather seats, top-notch materials, and an excellent climate control system to keep things comfortable. The Beast is built like a tank. Its windows are 5 inches thick and bulletproof, while the body is a sturdy mix of steel, titanium, aluminum, and ceramic to withstand bullets and explosions. The doors, they're 8 inches thick. The tires are designed to keep rolling even if they take damage, thanks to extra steel reinforcements. Plus, it's equipped with night vision cameras and top-notch defenses to protect against missile or RPG attacks, making sure the president is as safe as possible. Number 1. 2018 Cadillac One. Now let's talk about the 2018 Cadillac One, also known as the Beast. It's a unique mix of luxury and top-notch security. It weighs in at about 20,000 pounds and costs around $1.5 million. Under the hood, it's got a powerful 6.6-liter V8 diesel engine and a 6-speed automatic transmission, which helps it handle surprisingly well for something so hefty. Inside the Beast, you'll find a mix of cutting-edge tech and luxury that keeps the president comfy and safe. It has a secure communication system for encrypted chats on the go, plus a fridge stocked with the president's blood type in case of emergencies. The interior features top-notch leather seats for a classy vibe, and the multi-layered bulletproof windows are there to protect against any threats. The Beast has an exterior that's both tough and intimidating. It's built with reinforced steel and composite materials, making it super secure against threats. While it looks like a classic Cadillac, it's bulkier and has a more aggressive vibe. Plus, it comes with run-flat tires, so even if they get punctured, the vehicle can still keep going. This Beast is often seen as one of the top presidential cars in US history because it has incredible security features and cutting-edge technology. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel for more interesting content like this. Additionally, give the video a thumbs up and leave your comments in the section below.